Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Amnesia. So, let's jump right back in. I heard you rescued me. Yes, EQ and I went to the place that had the highest probability of your being there. The others were a guy girl's pairs. So we figured it to be best if we found you. Huh? What does that mean? After receiving a request from Shin to search for you, the first thing we did was illuminate the entire facility. I figured if you were conscious, you would head towards the light. After that, we checked a map and calculated the places you could have fallen. That included both places where you may have landed and places where you could have moved toward on your own. I had the owner, who knew the facility best, and Rika pair up to look around the lodge. Ukyo and Mine lacked both mobility and strength, so I had them check if you returned to the top of the cliff. Since EQ and I knew your fall trajectory, we started at the bottom and worked our way up for possible landing sites. In other words, we took charge of the most possible route and had the others take care of the less possible areas. Okay, they lost me in the details a bit, but did you get the general idea of it? It sounds like they were able to find you so quickly because they gave good directions to the others and considered all possibilities. Anyway, that's about all we know. Anything else you want to ask? I guess the next question would be, was I conscious when you found me? Why are they so quiet? Is this some sort of riddle? Shin just asked us the same thing the other day. Shin too? What day? When? I think he called EQ and me the day before yesterday. He asked the same question you just did. The answer is no. You didn't respond even when we called your name and patted your cheek. If that was just an act, I highly recommend that you become an actress. You were unconscious, so that really was true. But I wonder why Shin had called them to ask the same thing. Shin had fallen out of contact up until the day before yesterday. Is he trying to investigate that memory? The only people who saw you at the time of discovery was us. I guess there's the possibility that we're lying. Anyway, Kent and I talked it over afterwards. We figured if he was asking a question like that, then someone must have told him you were conscious. Could it have been you? Does it kinda seem like they're suspecting you now? Would it be any help? I don't know what's going on, but it seems like you're bringing up some interesting new developments. If there's anything else we can help with, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to hear the results of this too. I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. As do I, young lady, of course. At the very least, it seems like nobody so far has said anything contradictory. You fell off of the cliff by accident, and Shin asked everyone at the lodge to search for you. Then you were found by Iki and Kent. All of this is consistent, yet that one memory of yours is strangely inconsistent. Oh boy, we're gonna figure out what that one was actually all about. Oh goodness, I forgot to mute my Discord. August 18th. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, madam. We'll be awaiting your return. I know you don't really feel like lavishing grace upon strangers at a time like this, but there's nothing you can do right now, and it's important to do your job. Oh, another customer! Go on, Elizabeth. Welcome back! Whew, that's it for today. We should put our thoughts in order first. We managed to talk to almost everyone involved, but the last person is a bit of a problem. Ukyo, self-proclaimed photographer, no address. What does it mean, no address? You shouldn't let a suspicious person stay here with your employees, Mr. Owner. You'd like to ask him some questions too, but the paper you got from the owner says home phone number none, and doesn't have a cell phone number listed either. But I doubt the owner would let someone with no information or no available contact information stay over, so you might be able to contact them himself. Maybe it would be best if we ask the owner about this, in addition to some other things. Sure thing, Orion. Oh, Elizabeth, what's with that serious look on your face in the middle of the cafe? Whoa, it's the manager. Great timing. Please tell me how to contact the owner. What? Why do you ask? Do you have business with the owner? I'm sorry, but I can't just tell regular employees that information without a good reason. Well, I guess so. It's a pretty easygoing workplace, but they're strict about some things. In any case, what's going on here? Shin asked me the same thing before. He was trying to find a way to contact the owner as well. Wait, Shin too? What are you two doing? You aren't planning anything strange, are you? If this is about the incident when you were injured, you should leave it to the police. Anyway, I can't divulge the owner's personal contact information. Please just go home for today. I guess it was no good. But if Shin's been investigating this, you should probably contact him instead of the owner. It's possible that he's been able to move more freely than we thought, and he just hasn't told you about it yet. If that's the case, you should work together with Shin for this, and that would be faster and safer too. Maybe you should let him know. Whoa, how about messaging him? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Now you just have to wait for a response. We're gonna be waiting a while, aren't we? 10 minutes later. Oh, maybe just 10 minutes. Okay. Or not. He's not responding. Maybe he really can't do what he wants. You still haven't changed. I'll walk you home after you're done. Oh, Toma and I had the same idea again. I was just thinking about walking you home. Wait, again? What will you do? We're gonna go with Toma. You haven't changed since kindergarten. Oh wait, get changed. Yes, sir. Still, I've sure been coming into this room pretty often lately. Ever since you and Shin started going out, I stopped coming here because he didn't like it. I haven't really talked to him much in the past 2 years. Wait, really? Hey, have you remembered the reason why he and I stopped getting along? Oh gosh, could I ask why? It's not a big deal. It's not something I have to hide, and you already know it anyway. The reason was you, Elizabeth. What? Does that mean they were fighting over you or something? When you were in your second year of high school, you joined a band, and Shin said some pretty harsh things about you. Whoa, you do remember that. That was awful. I don't know how the performance actually was, but he didn't need to go that far. That ended up being the reason why Shin and I stopped getting along. Wait, seriously? Well, even before then, we had our disputes and didn't always see eye to eye. Even now, I feel like a guardian over the two of you. Okay, but he was probably really annoyed by that. Still, for as long as I can remember, I felt like your guys' older brother. That's never changed, even until now. I can't just be an ordinary friend or feel unrelated to you. That goes for Shin, and for you too. Shin and I both want to look after you and protect you, but our ways of doing it are completely different. The event after your performance just made us fully realize that fact. Oh, I see. Now that I think about it, back then, Toma was defending you, and Shin said that Toma was just spoiling you. They were both arguing for your sake, but I guess that ended up driving them apart. Oh no! Now I feel bad! Next video, I am definitely going to mute my Discord because I forgot for this one. Whoops. August 19th. But speaking of my Discord, if you go down below into the description, you will be able to find a link to be able to join my Discord server if you wish. It's been a week since the police took Shin away. It seems like the investigation of the accident is at a standstill, unless your memories come back. And just walking around your house like this doesn't seem to be bringing them back. Ordinary day-to-day life might not be enough stimulation anymore. I guess you should just go home for now. Just wandering around alone won't accomplish anything. What? Oh, welcome back. Where were you? That's our line! You shouldn't be the one saying welcome back! It seems like the police are tired of calling me down to the station, so I've got some free time. Mind if I stay here for a while? Hey, come over here for a second. Oh, is he gonna kiss us again? Nope, he's gonna hug. Aww. Oh, I'm tired. Let me stay like this, just for a little while. You're really comforting. You're really warm. I feel like I'm holding a puppy. You're soft. This feels nice. I feel like I'd break if I held you too tight, or I'd break you if I held you too tightly. You really are soft. It's relaxing. Elizabeth, this is really you, right? I'm really holding on to you, right? This is the first time I've been apart from you for so long, so I'm kind of confused. I really wanted to see you. What's that? You've learned to say some cute things. Looks like leaving you here so lonely wasn't all for nothing. Just kidding. Seriously, I'm sorry, I was joking. I didn't do this on purpose. Thanks, I'm fine now. Anyway, mind if I come in? We can't really talk here. There's something I was investigating myself, and I overheard something the police were talking about too. I heard you were investigating this too. Iki told me when I contacted him. Mind if I listen to what you have to say first? Why does it seem almost like he's putting you to work? Well, whatever. Let's see, the things you investigated and your guesses from that were... 20 minutes later. What? That's it? I had a lot of constraints on my time, and I still managed to find more. What's with him? He was acting so weak just a minute ago. Is he over it already? Anyway, here. Ukyo, Iki, Kent. Oh, and also Rika's phone numbers. You should save them. What? How do you know all this? Why are you surprised? You didn't even think I'd ask Iki and the others for their phone numbers? So that's really what you did? Also, I can't tell you, but I know the owner's contact info. What did you say? I got it from Waka. I told him that something belonging to the owner ended up in my luggage when we stayed up at the mountain. Or at the mountain lodge. I said it was somewhat of a private matter, and he actually gave me the info pretty easily. Don't you think a lie like that is the best way of getting things done? Don't ask her, she's honest. Unlike someone like you, who can lie as easily as breathing. Anyway, I made arrangements with the owner. Something should happen tomorrow that you could look forward to. Look forward to? The real issue was the police. They wouldn't divulge the information I wanted easily, so it took a fair amount of effort. Not only am I the son of a killer, but it was also the second time I was brought in. They don't trust me at all. The people there are pretty sly too, so it's just constant mental warfare. It was really tough trying to get them to say what I wanted, while avoiding saying what they wanted at the same time. But that's enough grumbling from me. Thanks to my persistence, I figured out why they're so suspicious of me. They found a clue. So you managed to get them to tell you that? That must be why it took so much time. That wasn't the police's doing, it was Shin's. What kind of clue? That's still a secret. Actually, it'll be annoying to explain, so I'll just show you. What? Show her? But don't the police have that evidence? How would you show her? That's why I said look forward to tomorrow. Just so you know, I didn't push you or anything. If you don't believe that, I won't be able to do anything. Yeah, you do believe it, right? You have no reason to doubt him. Anyway, in that case, there's a culprit out there who isn't me. What? A culprit? According to everything I've heard, all signs point to one existing, but it's not me, so it definitely has to be someone else. I want to find out who it is. In fact, I already have an idea of who it is. What? But I have nothing to prove that they did it yet. That's what I need. I'm going to start working to gather that evidence, and I want you to help. That's because no matter how far off my prediction might be, there's zero chance that you're the culprit. Well, that's obviously true, but who could this culprit be? Wasn't this all just an accident? Does this mean that there was something suspicious about that night, besides just the fact that you fell off that cliff? And could this have something to do with that contradictory memory you have? Don't worry, I'll protect you. I don't want to see you hurt again, no matter who it is. And to do that, first, the owner needs to make a move. Whew. Gosh dang. It was Ukyo, wasn't it? August 20th. Everyone, would you like to stay at my mountain lodge again? What? My good friend, you gathered everyone here to ask something like that. Shin is still suspected. You should show a little discretion. I asked exactly because Shin is still a suspect. You must all feel bad that your friend has been suspected of this crime. I know it's unpleasant for me. Shin isn't a young man who would do something like that. That's what I firmly believe. However, it seems that the police are suspecting him because of something at the scene of the incident. In that case, wouldn't it be best if we examined the scene ourselves and proved Shin didn't do it? None of you actually believe that Shin would purposely try to harm Elizabeth, do you? That's true, but still, even the police haven't solved this. What could we possibly do? You could do anything with love, courage, and friendship. That was just a joke. To be honest, the police haven't devoted much effort to this case. It's highly likely that it was just an accident, and even if it wasn't a very big incident. But regardless of how minor the offense, it's still a big deal to the person suspected, am I right? In other words, there's still a good chance that we could discover something in our investigation rather than the police, who have shown little effort. If everyone goes to the scene of the incident, you might remember further details about that night. And it's possible that you could begin to grasp the truth behind everything. Well, that's true, I guess. I'm not going to say we should go tomorrow, but what about the day after? Do you all have time? I'll let you stay at my lodge for free. Doesn't sound bad, right? We should all go on this mystery vacation together. Well, it's not a bad idea. It's not like we're going to search for a criminal. It's just a search for evidence to prove someone's innocence. Was this part of Shin's plan? Well, obviously. But it seems like Shin really thinks there's a culprit behind this. Does he actually want to search for evidence to find the culprit? But the owner said it's a search for evidence to prove Shin's innocence. Was he lying? That actually sounds possible. I guess we'll have to all look out for her, just in case something does happen. Sheesh, Mr. Ona. If everyone leaves, I'm going to have to run the cafe by myself. Sorry about that. We'll leave it to you. Well, I suppose it's for you, Shin. I guess I can't help it. I'll go. Looks like everyone's pretty eager. But what Shin wants to do isn't to look for evidence proving his innocence. He wants evidence proving someone else's guilt. If everyone from the Shinano incident gathers in one place, I wonder if we can really be safe from another accident. Elizabeth, you're uncertain about this too, right? Hell yeah, I am, but I am all out of time for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!